I'm Garrett Cortez with wakeboardingmag.com.
And I'm Malibu Pro Team rider Tara Mikasic.
Today we're on the redesigned, brand new for 2021 24 MXZ. This is Malibu's 24-foot pickle fork boat. It looks awesome, but there's also a lot of new features we're excited to show you.
So I'm going to show you how to set this boat up for wakeboarding, wake surfing at any level.
Up in the bow of the 24 MXZ, you've got a big playpen style area to lounge in. It fits a couple of adults really easily and comfortably, whether you're sitting forward or backward like I am. I also like the fact that it's got Malibu's Cool Touch interior. Keeps everything cool even on the hottest of days. It's a really nice option to have in your boat. I also like some of the custom treatments, like the armrests give you a little bit of option for even more comfort. You've also got cell phone holders on both sides, chargers on both sides, and I like the fact that the speakers are angled right at the passengers to give you a little bit better audio experience when you're chilling up here. Plus, you've got storage behind each seat, and the one on the passenger side is storage that runs all the way from the front of the boat to the back. At the helm of the 24 MXZ, you have Malibu's signature command center setup. I like the fact that this touchscreen is now on the left-hand side. You've got your main screen in the middle, and then on the right is where your command dial is. Everything's very intuitive, within reach, easy to use, and really clear. The main screen of Command Center is a 13-inch touchscreen, and right off the bat you notice how bright it is. Even on the brightest of days, it's still really clear, easy to read, and no glare. And with a lot of screens these days, that's really important. I like the fact that your miles per hour and your power wedge and surf gate settings are always visible no matter which menu you're on. But you can control everything that you need to in the boat right here, from your ballast settings to your wave or wake presets. That's when you figure out what you like and then save it in the boat. So next time you ride, you don't have to set everything up again. You can also control surf gate, power wedge, it's all right here. And then on the smaller left-hand screen, you're controlling all of your audio, the boat's lighting, and any of the system settings. And then on the right-hand side, what I really like about the command dial being right here is it's where your throttle hand is. So once you're in gear, you just have to reach over here without even looking. And you can change the surf gate settings, the power wedge settings. You can even control the volume or the track. A couple other features I really like about the helm of the 24 MXZ are, first of all, the captain's chair. It's really comfortable, which is important for when you're spending long days on the water driving all your friends and family. But I also like the fact that it's a power seat, so it can raise up and down. And then if you even need it, there's the bolster for seeing higher. And I also like the fact that there's 2 wireless cell phone chargers here at the captain's chair area, and then there's 1 more under the glove box. The cabin of the 24 MXZ is big, which means there's lots of room for you and all of your friends. The whole boat itself is rated for 17, and thankfully Malibu's thought about everything to keep it as comfortable as possible. First of all, there's tons of storage throughout all of the cabin, underneath all of the seats, as well as a cool locker behind the driver's seat. What I really like though is the fact that that storage is deep. You can fit a full-size cooler under the seats or in that locker. I also like the fact that, again, you've got storage that runs from bow all the way to the back compartment along the port side. And then you've got all the creature comforts like your cell phone holders, your chargers, your cup holders, the specifically angled speakers for better audio experience. It's all really well thought out, really comfortable. To add to it, you've got the customizable seating. You can flip up this seat here to be rear facing, or you can slide the bench and make it rear facing so everybody can watch all the action on the water. With this 24 MXZ, you've got Malibu's G5 Wake Tower. It's a great all-around tower that's really useful for doing all of your water sports action. You've got your tow point in the middle, but what I like is the fact that it's got tow points on each side for wake surfing. It's great for teaching new riders so they can start already in the pocket of the wave instead of in the rooster tail right behind the boat. You've got the extra storage that the clamping board racks provide, so you can put all your wakeboards and wake surfers out of the way, or you can even put wake surfers up above in the bimini. And speaking of the bimini, it provides a ton of shade, which is great for long days on the water, and it's also got some cool storage compartments right here. These are great for like putting up ropes or other little knickknacks that you need to get out of the way. And then of course, every tower has to have some good speakers. Thanks to this set of wet sounds, you're getting some great tunes for everybody in the boat and out on the water. One other great thing about the G5 tower is that it's got a hydraulic assist, so it's actually easy to lower despite all of its weight. You can just unlock it, lower it down if you need to store it or get under a low clearance bridge. It's really useful. Back at the transom of the 24 MXZ, you start off with your big Sunpad area. And of course, there's a nice walkthrough to get through it all, which makes it easy to get from inside the boat to the back, or when you're done riding, back into the boat without having to step on the upholstery. It's finished in soft touch flooring, just makes everything easy to take care of, and you're not slipping around anywhere. But if you want, put in the optional center pad right here, make it one giant lounge area for when you're just chilling at the sandbar. It's a great addition to have. I like the fact that at the back, you've got 2 sitting areas, again, for just extra lounge factor at the back of the boat, but underneath each of them is a little storage compartment that's great for putting in like ropes or vests or things that are, you don't want to bring wet things into the boat when you're done riding. Of course, you've also got a pop-up pylon here for when you want to tow a tuber or something like that. And then you've got 2 cup holders and a remote head unit for the stereo. So again, you can just lounge back here, have a great time on the water when you're not riding.
For my personal wakeboarding, I like to fill all the ballast, including the plug and play in the rear. I ride a 75-foot rope, so I go around 22 miles an hour, maybe a little faster, and I like to put the wedge on 3. The cool thing about Malibu, though, is that the wedge is adjustable. So if you're riding maybe a little bit less ballast or a different rope length, you can change it, you can dial it up and down. What I do for a lot of my students is I'll drain ballast and then I'll just tune the wake by changing the wedge. When we go wake surfing, we don't have to change the ballast at all. We just hit either surf left or surf right, and that's gonna set your wake up for either side that you wanna surf on. Again, the wedge is really your biggest tool here. You can set it low, like closer to lift or 1 if you want a real long rampy wave, and you can just keep bumping the number up higher and higher to make it steeper and steeper. So I'm right foot forward and I surf on the goofy side wave, and I like to keep the wedge around 2 or 3 for me. But my husband is left foot forward, so he surfs on the other side, and he usually puts the wedge a little bit higher, 3, 4, even sometimes 5 if we don't have a lot of ballast in the boat. One of the coolest things about Surfgate is just the ability to change things on the fly. So not only can your driver change which side that you're surfing on and fine tune the wave, but I can do it too with the surf band. I've got the ability to change which side I'm surfing on, the wedge position, my speed, and even the volume of the stereo. With the new 24 MXZ, you can get a massive wake and wave, but I wouldn't let that intimidate you if you're new to the sport. You've got space for all your friends, and you can dial the wave up and down so easily for beginners or really any level of rider.
So as you can see, Malibu's taken their 24 MXZ and made it even better. All of these features are guaranteed to give you a great time on the water. I suggest you go to your local dealer and try one for yourself.
Yeah, I've been so impressed with the versatility of this wake and wave. It's clean, it's smooth, and the inside of this boat is just beautiful.
I'm Garrett Cortez with wakeboardingmag.com.
And I'm Tara Mikasic.
This is the Malibu 24 MXZ.